KPIs and metrics. You cannot manage, but you do not measure. And so how can we measure our key performance indicators to ensure that we manage them and that we produce the outcomes that we actually want? So personally, I have a number of KPIs that I track every single day I'm working. I'm tracking these numbers and then I'm putting them in a spreadsheet, and I'll make a separate video on how the spreadsheet works. I'll link it in the description or put it in the Facebook group, and then you guys can use the spreadsheet to track your KPIs as well. So these KPIs that I'm tracking, the first one I track is hours, just hours spent actively knocking. Hours leads to doors knocked. How many doors did I knock in an attempt to start a conversation with a qualified prospect? Hours, door knocks, potential conversations. How many door interactions were less than 3 minutes? Qualified conversations, door interactions that were longer than 3 minutes. Appointments set, sit downs, appointments run, appointments signed, and installed. And I guess appointments run and sit downs, same thing, right? Like appointment set, sit, signed, installed. So by tracking all of these numbers and knowing my ratios, it does a few things. First of all, I'm able to see where the gaps are in my performance. There was a period of time where my potential conversations were so high, like so many potential conversations for not a lot of qualified conversations. And so what that told me was, okay, I need to work on engaging people in a conversation, triggering more curiosity, triggering more engagement, triggering less resistance. And I worked on it, and then I've had times where I'm having so many qualified conversations and like very few potential conversations. Like that's like awesome, right? I'm able to fix that metric. Another one, if I'm knocking a ton of doors but not having a lot of potential or qualified conversations, now I know, okay, maybe I'm either people aren't answering the door or I'm working in a place where people are not home. So we need to tweak some things in order to fix that. Or maybe I'm having lots of qualified conversations, but I'm not setting a lot of appointments. Now I know what I need to work on. It's not triggering curiosity engagement. It's not the two-way dialogue. It's actually turning that two-way dialogue into finding pain and then using that pain to set up an appointment. Or like appointments to sign, we work on signing right, or installed, canceled, right? Exactly. So by tracking all of these metrics, I know where the gaps are. And then on top of that, I know exactly how many doors, exactly how many conversations, exactly how many appointments it takes for me to get the next metric, right? If I'm knocking 10 doors, I'm usually getting 3 of them to open with a qualified or potentially qualified homeowner. And then if I'm having 3 or 4 qualified conversations, I'm setting an appointment. If I'm running right and I have all my ratios broken down, so then mentally the game isn't, oh, I have to get them to install. It's no, dude, I just need to knock doors and I need to basically put numbers up on the scoreboard. And I know if I put my numbers on the scoreboard, the installs follow.